Hello everyone, and this is the final part of my Strathmore sketchbook. Yeah, I managed to finish the sketchbook with 13 drawings left. Mostly both old and new characters I like. And I get, honestly, I guess it's a big accomplishment when I finish a sketchbook. Yeah, yeah. Especially since I got a lot of I have a lot of finished sketchbooks in general. Especially since I basically draw every single day. Because I want to. I mean, if you're an artist, you don't necessarily have to draw every day, but I usually just draw every day anyway because it helps me mentally. Plus, it's a lot of fun too. So, especially when I'm like at the house bored, I just draw whatever I want. Yeah. I guess I can draw whatever I want, but I can't show everything I want. Yeah, I mean, I don't draw anything too like I don't draw anything that's weird or sexual or anything like that. But yeah, I don't draw anything like that. But it's still cool to be able to finish my sketchbooks and stuff in general. You know, show my drawings people. Yeah, yeah. I'm probably gonna tell this video I finished my Strathmore sketchbook. Plus, there's also my other sketchbook. I bought a new sketchbook for Amazon and it showed up today. So it showed up on the same day as I finished the sketchbook. So yeah, hopefully I'll do unpacking in the same video as well. So I'm probably gonna tell this is gonna be both a sketchbook tour and an unpacking video. So let's start. Here's a cute elderly character who I like to draw a lot too. Yeah. I mean, I could technically draw her in different clothing, but I usually don't draw girl characters with dresses and stuff, especially like long dresses like this one. I mean, she's just still is cute anyway, but I still want to be able to draw her in different clothing sometimes. At least sometimes I want to. For instance, I do switch it up in other my other characters, like Figgy the Squirrel. For her, I usually change up her way she dresses and stuff. I usually draw her. I sometimes draw her in her pants and shorts and stuff. I mean, this is an elfly character, so she might just like a girly one. I mean, she might as well wear dresses or skirts and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess the more girly characters usually wear dresses and skirts. Yeah, so that's my elfly character. Here's an amphitheater. Uh, amphi- Amphitheater. Yeah, amphitheater. It's a dragon snake character. Yeah, I guess he's more like a snake because he's technically has no limbs. He's a dragon snake. He has no limbs and stuff, so he has wings and stuff and a tail. I guess he slithers on land naturally, but we can he take off and fly wherever he wants to to escape predators. Yeah, I guess he's technically more dragon-like because of the spikes on top of his head too. It's like his teeth in general. He also blow fire too, so like a dragon. So same for the air dragon character. Here's some dogs. I love dogs in general, honestly. That's I think I love more dogs. I think I love my own dogs more than I can do with other people's dogs in general. Yeah, when it comes to other people's dogs, yeah, they can become a problem sometimes. Yeah, especially if you're a stranger. Especially if you're a stranger and chooses to walk around your neighborhood for exercises and stuff. Yeah, I deal with dogs all the time. Yeah, that's kind of like what I do. Yeah, there's different dog breeds here. There's a Dachshund, a Terrier, and a Bulldog. Yeah, these small dogs. Yeah, dog drawings. Yeah, I love dogs. Here's a Minotaur character who I draw occasionally. I mean, technically he's a villain and a werewolf because he's one of the Jack's henchmen, but he's also Betsy's boyfriend, Betsy the cow. Yeah, yeah, he's her boyfriend. Yeah, I do draw them together sometimes too, like them. At least throw my digital drawings on Newgrounds at least. Yeah, I don't think she would be dating him if she figured out that he was working for Jack. His little secrets and stuff. Yeah. I want to eventually name this character too. But yeah, I think he appeared in my comics not enough for me to name him yet. Yeah. He has to be more common character if I wanted to name him that way. But I usually don't include him a lot in Werewolf. Unless Ken decides to raid the castle again. Yeah. Let's go to the next page. Here's a monster character I like the jaw. Cute monster character, cute baby monster, who hatched from an egg and was on riches and stuff. Here's some dude handstanding, him being happy, and normal drawing of him jumping for joy, and him being mad. Yeah, I guess I did include more drawings on one page this time, along with the dog drawings. Include more characters on one page. Yeah, but if I'm going to include if I'm going to include more drawings on one page, it has to be the same character because it makes the character stand out more in these sketchbook tours than like including page with like a bunch of other characters. Yeah, it'd be too much to look at, honestly. Yeah, that's what I keep experiencing when I watch sketchbook tours on YouTube. People been like filling the page with lots of drawings, and it's like hard to look at sometimes. I mean, the drawings are pretty nice and they're great and all, but it's kind of hard to look at. It's kind of hard to focus on one specific drawings that stands out more than the other ones. Yeah, like when I watch sketchbook tours. Yeah, here's a mech drawing. This is like a normal mech. I guess this is more like a dinosaur mech. Yeah, I wanted to draw more non-human mechs because I really love the designs of non-human mechs on Google. I googled non-human mechs. It's very cool mech designs. That's what I wanted to base this character off of too. Yeah. I also made a version of this character in one of my the video game that I made yesterday. Yeah, I made a video game called Robot Fun Time. You guys should check that out on my Newgrounds if you guys are familiar with that. Yeah. Currently on Newgrounds is that it's not a good rating because this is the first time I made a video game. It's not the best game ever, honestly. It's just normal shooting up running gun game. It only has one stage or one area of that entire game. Yeah, maybe I'll update that game more often as I get more experience in game design. But in the meantime, I'm kind of new to game design, so it's not the best game ever. So yeah, you check it out on my Newgrounds if you guys want to. Here's a dragon character. I guess this is a different design this time. I guess you can say this is a different species of false dragon. That's technically what it is. It's a false dragon. It's like an iguana, like dragon, false dragon character, or at least a lizard who was pretending to be a dragon because of its mane and stuff, and it's like yeah, a false dragon who pretends to be like is a lizard who pretends to be a dragon to prey on travelers who think dragons are friendly. Yeah, yeah, watch out. Here's Angel of Hawken from Pocket Force. He's a bird lady character who is Talon's wife. And they currently have kids now. She has kids with Talon now. Yeah. I wanted to maybe in the future I might go Pocket Force comics in the future. Hopefully I will include more Pocket Force comics starring the kids, the kids go on adventures and stuff. More, yeah. So hopefully I'll include more stories about their kids in general too. Yeah, yeah, because that which is supposed to be the plot Werewolf, no, not Werewolf, Pocket Force 4. Yeah, the kids in general, how they interact with each other. That was originally supposed to be, but I changed it when I changed it. I changed the story a bit because I was spending too much time just doing more drawing stuff, comics and stuff. Yeah, I should definitely do more comics in general. Yeah, yeah. Here's a here's a hookfin tuna. No hook, not hookfin tuna. Hookfin salmon. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Hookfin salmon. Yeah, that's a bajonga fish. Yeah, it's cool drawing. It's light drawings. I love life drawings in general. That's pretty much what I learned. That's the first thing I learned when I took drawing classes. Is life drawings. They tell you to memorize the image, and you have to memorize that image all night, and then you have to draw it. You have to memorize the image, and then try to memorize it in your head, and you register it to your finger, and then you draw things, and you draw it. Yeah, you imagine the drawing, and then you draw it and stuff. It takes a lot of imagination to do life drawings. Yeah. I guess the light drawings is real, especially the best light drawings you could probably possibly make you get into drawing is drawings of animals, especially like animals like fish, birds, and reptiles, maybe mammals too. But not humans. Humans are difficult to draw. I mean, I guess if humans were easy to draw, then we'll come up with a separate name in order to draw humans, like anatomy. Yeah, drawing humans is called anatomy. Yeah, if humans were easy to draw, then we probably would not become up with a separate name for it. Yeah, humans are pretty difficult to draw and stuff in general. So I used to do drawings for animals, not drawings. Here's a robot character who's also part of my robot shooting time game that I also made. He originally appeared in Skyrim Discovery comic, along with the other robot characters. I think he appeared in Skyrim Discovery 5, I believe. I think it was Skyrim Discovery 5, I think he appeared in. Because I haven't missed Skyrim Discovery 6, I missed Skyrim Discovery 5 that he made an appearance in. He's supposed to be a BattleBot. Yeah, that's what originally was supposed to be. Because I'm watching BattleBots Arena. Yeah, it's a pretty fun show to watch. Here's a Fox character. This is a Poppy Fox character. I just decided to come up with it out of nowhere. Yeah, it's a Poppy Fox character. It's a cute Fox character. Here's Betsy the cow, who I mentioned before. Yeah, this is her. Yeah, she's let me go back. Yeah, they're dating. She's dating this Minotaur right here. Yeah, this is a cow lady character. And it turns out that female cows actually do have horns, actually. It's not so much a gender thing like the antlers are on deer. Yeah, cows actually do have horns. It depends on the breed of the cow, so it's more like a genetic thing. Because that's basically how cows defend themselves in general. It's not like with deer, where all deer have to do is run, so they don't have the horns like the male deer do. Yeah, because the male deers usually have antlers in order to fight for mates. But when it comes to cows aren't that fast, so genetically, both male and female cows can have horns to defend themselves with. Yeah, yeah, because deer can mostly run away from their prey instead of actually fighting back. Well, cows can't do that, so genetically, they have to have horns to defend themselves. Yeah, it's kind of like a character. I guarantee you, if you search up mortality on Google, you're gonna get most of them with horns. I mean, that's pretty much how you could tell it's a cow. Yeah, through her horns. Yeah. Here's a cat ninja. Cat ninja character who's his claws to slash people and stuff. Yeah. I guess this character, if I do end up making more episodes of Stone Ninja, this is probably like a villain character who fights Stingy Sow. Yeah, fights her. Yeah. It's gonna be like a Stone Ninja villain. At least potentially. If Stone Ninja ever get picked up for a series, probably not, because Stone Ninja is very very rare cartoon I made. Yeah, I mean, it's the most viewed of one of my cartoon palettes, but it's not the most viewed in terms of like my cartoons in general on YouTube. Yeah, I think Karate Bugs episodes usually get more than Stone Ninja usually does. Yeah, I guess Stone Ninja can technically reach 1,000 views, which I hope it does. So more people get eye contact, people will watch it more, and hopefully studios will see it. But in the meantime, it just stays on YouTube as the normal pilot stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'm too busy to focus on Karate Bugs for a series over Stone Ninja and Eagle Knight and like and others in Delta's Delivery Service. I think Delta's Delivery Service will end up surpassing Stone Ninja one of these days, because that's getting a lot of views all of a sudden, which I appreciate. Yeah. So that's been the end of my Strathmore sketchbook. Yeah, I finished the sketchbook. I have all the pages finished. It's a lot of pages, a lot of drawings that I'm making for months now. Yeah. So let's unpack the other sketchbook right now. Let me see. Yeah, this sketchbook right here. I guess I can take a pencil and poke it. I can actually use a fork. I got it. Okay, I don't want the phone to fall. Okay. Comes that packing. Yeah, this is my Sakura sketchbook. I got the sketchbook because there's a lot of pages. There's a lot of pages here. Yeah, it's very cool. It comes a binder to bind it. It's kind of like my other sketchbook I have. I guess it's my hardcover sketchbook. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I can tear it. Yep, my Sakura sketchbook. In terms of the pages, it's pretty cool. It's like my pocket sketchbook. Yeah, it's just the bigger version of my pocket sketchbook. And those are sturdy, so hopefully this will be sturdy as well. Yeah, and it comes with like a comes with like comes with this string here to tell you where you last read off and stuff. It's kind of like my pocket notebook here. My pocket notebook has the same thing, but this is a sketchbook and this is a notebook. It's kind of like the same kind of thing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I have a lot of pocket notebooks and books in my shelf in general. What's this? Oh, this is just the cover. I want to keep the cover on it though. Yeah. Oh, that's this too. I wonder what this is. I guess this is a. Oh, these are paper in general. Yeah. It's like you put the pencil in here. This is the holding to hold your pencil, and I can put the pencil in here. So I hold like this. It's professional. Professional sketchbook. Yeah, my the pencils fell. So this is my soccer sketchbook, and this is like beginning of a new era. So I hope I get more drawings in sketchbook, and I do a sketchbook for the sketchbook, my soccer sketchbook. Yeah. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and that's it.